Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of Arrow. This is Season 5, Episode 7, which is titled Vigilante. Yeah, so, exciting stuff, man. The plot is thickening, of course. I love how we're just... Well, you know, there's clearly something fishy going on with the identity of Prometheus, and I feel like they're kind of nudging me in a certain direction right now, of course, indicating that he must have some ties to the SCPD, and it's like, well, we don't know anybody really at the SCPD other than Quentin, and then, of course, now there is, like, Felicity's new boyfriend, who's called Billy, I think. I feel like they want me to suspect him, right? But I've already been very open about the fact that I actually am more leaning towards that new DA guy or something. I mean, he's not fully SCPD, but he still has ties, therefore, right? And I've been suspecting him with, yeah, just kind of like a different side of himself that he showed before when he was, I think, interrogating Church in an earlier episode, right? So, I don't know, that's still what I would personally be thinking, but again, there is some, there is a connection there going on between Prometheus and Oliver, right? Like, he's using his sort of materials from arrows that he collected, and it's like, okay, he's really got it out for Oliver, and there is like a certain, yeah, there's like payback that he wants to give him in some sense, right? Or there's something he's trying to expose. I don't know what's going on exactly, but it's going to be fascinating to see it play out. I will say right now, I'm on one hand thinking about that aspect, and I'm thinking about the fact that after this episode, I'm going to have to start the crossover arc, of course, which is going to be the Flash Season 3 crossover arc, so the one that I skipped over a while ago at this point, but it's still pretty fresh in my memory. And so that'll probably require me to put myself in a whole different mindset again, because I think that that storyline is just going to be something separate entirely, right? And they're not really going to focus as much on what's going on in the current storyline here. Also, I'm going to have to, I think, start by watching the Flash episode in particular. That's like the order. The watch order is going to be Flash, Arrow, Legends, apparently. So that's the order I'm going to be watching it in. But, yeah, again, I'm gearing up here to watch basically 2 episodes back to back. So I'm going to watch this, and then I'm going to watch the Flash crossover episode. So I'm looking forward to that already. But for now, guys, I'd say let's just dive into this new episode of Arrow. If you enjoy my reactions to the show, you can, of course, get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out if you want to binge. Full-length reactions are being posted there. Yeah, if you'd like to see me react to them in their entirety, yeah. Anyway, and you can sign up for free and watch at least the next episode already right now as well. With that being said, let's dive into this new episode of Arrow.
What's with the music?
Exactly.
She'll do. 5K.
Wow.
Well, that's the Green Arrow.
What, they got several? That shit's fucked up. Oh. Oh, shit. Is this Prometheus? I think so. Damn. We're going all around her and we're not even seeing who's doing the attacks. That's fascinating, but it's gotta be Prometheus, right? It's interesting because he himself is like a vigilante in a sense. Unless it's like the villain for this episode, but I doubt that. It's not even, I mean, that's the thing, it's not even a villain, clearly, right? Like, he's doing a good thing here. Oh yeah. Just handed him in. I mean, they're literally dead, right? Like, it's not even like they're... Why would you even give him to the police? Walter Berry, I guess.
I don't even know why you're even teaching us how to use these things. What good is a wooden stick if the other guy's got a gun?
You ever heard of Slade Wilson? They're more than just wooden sticks. Technical name is...
Ouch.
Baston.
Ah. Baston.
All that cracks the sinews and cakes the brain.
Rory, is that from the Torah?
Moby Dick.
Does that make me Ahab?
If the obsessive and really intense look fits.
I don't even actually, like, know the story of Moby Dick. Wait, is that, like... Does that have to do with, like, getting... No. I don't know. There's, like, a massive whale involved also. The only reason I know about Moby Dick is from Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, the original trailer and stuff. I mean, it's not even the trailer, it's the game itself, right? But they even called Snake, like, Ahab, I think.
This guy's deliberate. I mean, he's a very specific plan. We need to find him before he executes the next phase of it.
What are you worried about, though?
Nathan Sierra and Pablo Estevez, my preferred douchebags 1 and 2, just showed up at SCPD.
Yeah, I don't think that's a different problem, though.
Who says it's a new one?
Exactly, I feel like that's actually the same problem right there.
That's not Prometheus's MO.
Victimology doesn't fit either. I have an inside man at SCPD.
You mean your boyfriend?
So either we're dealing with Prometheus or another multiple murderer.
Either way, he has to be stopped.
Because I honestly thought they would be the same, but I guess now we're kind of establishing that like he must be somebody else entirely. But didn't we say that Prometheus himself is kind of supposed to be a vigilante too? Also, they're gonna 100%, like Oliver is gonna start suspecting, obviously, Felicity's boyfriend, right? And it would make a whole lot of sense, obviously, for him to want to get close to Oliver by being close to Felicity, right? That's only gonna make things more sus. But then again, I feel like things are kind of too obvious in that regard, and that's why he clearly can't be Prometheus. Right, and then there's Kovar.
Mr. Queen, open it in.
I'm assuming that means cheers.
I trust you show the proper manners. Please, eat.
I was gonna say, it seems like with the torturing they did, man can hardly move in the first place, so I don't know what they're worried about.
You tried to blow up my casino. Now my sources tell me you've become Paratva. Many enemies, but you're quite unique. A week of questioning, a week of torture,
And you're still here.
told my men nothing.
That too.
Screaming for a woman to avenge her. Diana.
Okay, so at least he already knows why Oliver is looking for him.
Как буду отчаянный.
Скоро зацветет. Я принесу к вам в офис несколько цветков, как только они распустятся.
What are azaleas?
Okay. Lovely
Okay.
lady. I believe you knew her daughter, Diana.
Oh, wow. I was gonna say, is that a mom? Damn. Yeah, you could tell how awkward actually she was being around him too.
Galina came to me a year ago. She said, both her children, Diana, Blood, had disappeared. I'll get you a job so you can get by.
Damn.
While you wait for them to return. And she's been there ever since.
Yeah, you know, she's still got like no idea now. Oliver's gonna have to be the bearer of bad news at some point, surely.
What can I help you with?
So formal.
I've got a million things to do today.
Including dealing with whoever dropped 2 bodies on the SCPD's doorstep.
How do you know about that?
She knows everything. I mean, she's got her sources, right? This is what they do.
I'm not looking to rile people up if that's what you're
I'm not
implying.
implying anything. I'm gonna ask you nicely.
Keep quiet.
Please leave this alone for the time being.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you.
I feel like you can't really ask that of a journalist, though. Right? Like, again, this is just what they're supposed to do. But she made him that promise.
The city has not gotten over the serial murders last week, and now there is another psychotic in town. It just makes me wonder if what I'm doing is having any positive effect.
Tonight, McGuire's 9 p.m. I'm gonna buy you that drink you so desperately need.
She keeps pushing him, dude.
I don't need a date.
No, but you need a friend.
Right.
Maybe even more than you need that drink.
God, I hope it's not just me who's like always like, I don't know, I just don't want to be naive about it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like one thing is always going to lead to the other. Then again, this show has proven me wrong in that regard already a couple of times, right? Because I kind of figured with like Laurel that it was basically, at some point I just figured like, oh, it's never possible for it to go into like a just a friendly direction, right? But it did. It did. So like I said, the show has proven me wrong, but I don't know if I should be as hopeful in this regard. I feel like she's just trying so hard.
Are you okay?
No, not even close.
Did you fall off the wagon?
Well, to do that, I'd have to be on it.
He's gonna talk about the...
I took you there myself.
And I'm sorry.
Letter of resignation? Please oh god, skipped over it. Please accept this letter as notification. Yeah, of course. Resignation. No explanation though, I think.
Ready.
But dude literally like got attacked though, right? Like his arm and stuff, he had a massive injury and there was a, you know, like one of the projectiles or whatever was literally at his place. So why is he not cluing anybody in? Who the fuck is this group? All got skull masks? Yo, were they inspired by Ghost and Modern Warfare?
Suit up. Tango spotted. Cover me.
Ooh, one's done for.
Clear.
Overwatch. Robbery's over. Suspect down. We need immediate medical attention.
Damn, pool of blood. He's not surviving.
Vigilante. Yeah, genius, that's what we are.
No.
Vigilante did this.
Why would you even want to tell him? This shit is so weird. They robbed the bank, they decided to rob the bank, and now the vigilante struck and basically defended the bank from him. Basically, right?
Eric Dunn. It's not the first time he's tried these scare tactics. SCPD collared him in 2011 for multiple armed robberies.
So Dunn and this new crew hit the bank, but Vigilante got there before you did.
Uh-huh.
We are fighting a war on two fronts.
At least.
So we're stopping other vigilantes now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is this even a war we want to partake in? Shouldn't we just be like, good? You know what I mean?
We're on the same side as this Vigilante fella. Really? Because
But he's
last
killing.
week, all of you were pissed when you found out that the Hood used to play judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah. God, can we make up our minds already? Like, okay, are we not going to kill? Are we going to play jury? Are we not? Like, should we care that there's somebody else doing the same thing? Should we not?
The world's a complex place. Who's to say who is the monster? For example,
I really like this guy, by the way. Like, I don't know what it is. He actually reminds me maybe of a couple of people, to be fair. He's got like a weird Mads Mikkelsen vibe about him, in a certain sense. I mean, it's not like, I'm not saying there's complete overlap at all, right? But like, I don't know, it's like I'm getting a slight Mads Mikkelsen from him, but also I think a couple other people that are not like coming to my mind right now.
What does an American become this Bratva devil?
recognize this man. And you kill this man, and you give the IP address of a black market site on the dark web to the Bratva.
Is he gonna try and actually push Oliver to helping him instead and take down Bratva?
Good, evil, hero, monster. My friend, truth is a matter of perspective.
Ooh.
You were gonna get me out of here.
Damn.
You're late.
You didn't even know I was coming.
Okay, Thea's gonna want an explanation clearly, and I guess now she's going to find out, and this will be interesting. I mean, I was gonna say about the Bratva storyline or whatever, right? Like, we know that Bratva still exists by the time of season 1. I think Oliver specifically is like supposed to still be a part of them. From what I was told from people over on Patreon, at least, yeah, like he introduced himself, I remember, and there was that one guy that he dealt with who was, I think, in Bratva, right? Obviously, Anatoly is still here too. So, yeah. I don't know what, I mean, yeah, I'm guessing we're just gonna take out Cover instead, right? Like, that would never happen. Like, Oliver would never turn himself against Bratva and try to take them out. It's not gonna happen.
I drink like this. Blackout. I lose time. It's been happening a lot lately. And last week, I woke up and I had blood on my hands, and...
Dude, he thinks he did it to himself, but I don't think that's what happened, right? Like, that was Prometheus' doing. I think it was a warning.
And this...
Is she gonna recognize it? I don't think she knows, right?
It's a nice shop. Heard you're the only guy in town selling 5.56 mil hollow points.
You get a shipment of 5.56 mil hollow points, you sell to one customer.
Oh.
I haven't even seen his face. Scary Selman. Worse than you.
Oh, shit. Well, that's the vigilante, I guess they're talking about, right?
Where are you going? My house is the other way.
Huh?
What's the matter, baby? You look like you've seen a ghost.
He's not a ghost.
Ooh.
We have a few questions for him.
Ooh. I'm guessing they got some leads, huh?
I thought I was supposed to be the wild animal.
Wild dog. Renee's right. You were kind of unhinged.
Yeah.
Which isn't your style. What's up?
Nothing, man. Forget about it.
I mean, it's not like the arms dealer or like, yeah, the gun guy, whatever you call him, like, could do much about it. I think he was saying the truth. Like, he didn't know who he was selling to.
The U.S. Marshals have my home under surveillance.
That sucks.
Yeah. Feels stupid even talking about this, man. It's not like JJ will ever have another second birthday. It's not like I'll ever stop being a fugitive.
Tell us where to...
Unless you get Barry to time travel again.
Give us a line on him and we'll go harass him instead of you.
Told you, I haven't seen him in a while.
3 bones.
But I know how he operates. He picks banks based on proximity to police stations. Furthest first and works his way inwards.
Okay, they're gonna be able to find out which bank is the next target in that case.
It shouldn't take you too long to figure out which place his crew hit next.
Hurry! Hurry!
Yeah, no, never mind. So I'm guessing, okay, this was always actually about those the bank robbers instead, right? Not the actual vigilante. I'm assuming the gun shop owner was also selling weapons to them instead. Jesus. Who the fuck? Yo, is that all him? I guess so, huh? So cool.
Done.
Oh, wow. Dale's not even trying to play around. Dude, this guy's got some fucking armor plates, man.
You're out of control.
This city is out of control. And you haven't been able to save it. Take one more step.
Yeah, speaking of Metal Gear Solid, which I already brought up this episode, he kind of talks like Solid Snake. Very exaggerated.
Then I'm against you.
Damn.
Then you're a dead man.
Damn. Who the hell is this guy?
He'll be back.
Kind of reminds me of you, don't you think?
That's what I'm saying. It has me honestly feeling a little bit conflicted right now. Like, okay, do we really want to, like, hunt him down, you know? I don't know. I find it hard myself right now to judge.
Oliver, you saved this city 10 times over.
At least.
I've been trying to be a legitimate hero, which means that I lean on the courts. The fact that someone like Eric Dunn is out there right now should tell us
he's not
working.
Exactly, he's not afraid, right? I mean, you would think that an effective vigilante is also going to be able to have people think twice about performing any crime in this particular city, right? They could just also move on to a next one that doesn't have either a crazy superhero like Barry or a vigilante like Oliver.
I need a vehicle. Mr. Quinn, think about what you're doing. The Bratavoliov facilities has exchanged for a percentage of my casino's profit.
Wait, now he's working with them? What the fuck are we doing anymore?
Truth is a matter of perspective.
What the
Ask
hell?
yourself, which is more likely? That the Bratva will let an American into their brotherhood?
I mean, this is just that other side of Bratva, right? Like, we already kind of established that within Bratva, it seems like there are like two camps or whatever, right? And so, I don't know, I feel like we're going to be able to split that faction up, and we're going to have a part joining him, unfortunately, and a part will be ours.
Last week, I woke up with, I don't know, all bloody and my arms cut. So I had a friend on the force run forensics on it, and it turns out that thing is consistent with the throwing star killer and his victims.
You think you're him?
I don't know what to think anymore, Theo. I don't think even my drinking could turn me into a psycho.
I mean, that's actually the thing, right? Like, you could have, and I did realize that, like, you could have also kind of interpreted him waking up with that thing or whatever as like, oh, and them talking about, oh, he's linked to the SCPD, like, okay. So it could be Quentin, I guess, but obviously there was no way. He's not gonna have like random episodes where he does shit like that, or will he? I don't know. I mean, you know, alcohol addiction can get people to like see things and stuff, right?
This is a nice mask. If you prefer Bonesy, or can I call you Laura?
Go to hell.
Laura it is, then. So.
Okay, Oliver is gonna watch him work. Again, I've got my eyes on this guy.
Go to hell. Do you need directions or something?
What's he?
Been to hell.
Oh.
And that makes me somebody that you do not want to.
Dude. Nah, dude. They keep showing me this weird fucking side to this guy. That's this gotta be Prometheus.
Try the Pap Motel.
Look at that. Oliver has seen it too, though. He's clearly, like, he's scarred, right? Like, yeah, he's been through hell, is what he said. Obviously, Prometheus has an extensive backstory in some way, and it's tied to Oliver. Ooh.
Do not reach for that gun.
I wasn't even guilty. They got the wrong guy. They had to pin the crime on someone.
What excuse does that give you to do fucked up shit now, though?
I've had 2 years in Iron Heights. I wasn't a good kid after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Here we go. Man. How to miss every shot 101. Dude's turning this into an A-Team episode.
We work the problem. All right, I have to go see someone.
At this time of night? Who are you meeting?
See who?
I'm meeting Susan Williams at a
Oh, God.
mayor's office stuff.
Friends stuff.
Sounds like a date.
If you get anything new, please call me.
Totally going on a date.
Yep.
Probably for the better, you know? Maybe that way make Felicity a little more jealous.
Rehab?
You need it, Quentin. Everything has just been an excuse keeping you away from feeling.
I suppose you're gonna tell me exactly what that is.
I don't have to.
I mean, he's still going to want it or need to want it himself. I don't think, or I don't know that he's quite there yet, but maybe Thea can do a, you know, work on magic and convince him.
It's hard to even accept the idea of being happy.
When'd you become so wise?
Seriously.
Been through a lot the last 4 years.
I can repeat it for the millionth time, but it's like, I don't want to see Thea any other way than we see her in this particular season. Like, I don't know where they're gonna go with a character still from here. But if you'd ask me, she's kind of reached her finish line.
Why don't you go in there and make Laura proud of you?
What about being Deputy Bear?
I'll be waiting for you. I promise.
Yeah, it's not, yeah, I mean, yeah. You never could take that position if you were still struggling with all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's clear that the situation is still weighing on him. He needs to deal with his feelings, right? But it's like every single time he's just trying to escape from them, yeah, with that alcohol. And I don't know, it's tough though.
Thank me by getting better.
I mean, see, I don't know if rehab even like focuses on that part too, right? Like on one hand, it's about obviously getting clean and not using and this and that, right? And kind of, I guess, forcing you to stay away from it. But obviously, there's more to it because there's a reason why people resort to all that stuff, right? Drugs or alcohol, whatever. So I'm assuming, yeah, they also like help him deal with his feelings better and actually sort of try to process it all.
You play pool?
Oh, if by play you mean win, then yeah. One drink, as promised.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's a small ass drink.
Okay, the friend part.
Try me.
Not gonna happen.
Nah, but it just feels like...
It's one step forward, 2 steps back. I think that's what's called being in charge. You're all the city has. However you go about your business, just keep doing it the right way.
Yeah, whatever you feel internally is right. I mean, I appreciate that. She's actually, like, truly trying to help him.
So stop being so hard on yourself.
Oh god, now she's still going here, though.
Technically, that is your job.
I feel like that's not a friendly hand on his arm.
You work very late hours, Mr. Green.
No idea.
He's always working.
Hey, we can't find Vigilante, but I think we figured out a way to draw him out. How do you feel about us robbing a bank?
I'm still low-key a little bit worried that, like, Susan is just gonna, I don't know, use all the information that she has on Oliver to eventually, like, you know, still spill about it all. Make the public know about it. Damn.
God, it's hot in that mask.
Oh shit, I was gonna say, yeah, we hardly have a group like this left, so...
Terrific. Artemis, we're on the move. Anything going on outside?
All quiet out here.
What's behind, though? I was gonna say, these guys over here, complete amateurs. Yeah.
I had to say it was easy. Call your boss.
Always jinxing it.
Call him. Do it now. Do it. Or I'll waste him and then you.
Go. I've got this.
I mean, it's interesting how this vigilante guy, like, we've not seen who he is the entire time. I mean, I wonder if they're going to reveal that he is somebody we've known about, right? I would honestly doubt it. But it's interesting that they're not even revealing his face in the first place, so they're not, you know, they haven't already figured out who he actually is. So I wonder what his story is actually going to end up being, and I wonder if we're even going to see his face.
You're not getting the job done because you don't take it seriously enough. Maybe because you haven't lost anyone.
I mean, clearly there's bound to be a story to him, right? And it's interesting because on one hand I figured he'd be inspired by Oliver. That's who originally sort of inspired him, right? But then now, obviously, he's talking down on him and stuff, and he's chosen his side regardless.
No, I've lost people.
Then it hasn't been more than you can bear. Maybe you need a push.
Dude. Wow. I genuinely wouldn't have been shocked if, like, Curtis was done for. But yeah, my man, I mean, that's a funny thing, right? My man is judging about Oliver, not even knowing who he is, because nobody knows who he is. But then simultaneously he's saying, yeah, it can't have been you know, you can't have gone through the same stuff I've gone through because you would have basically, you know, gone as far as I do. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, but all that does is it shows you exactly why Oliver is, like, different from everybody else, right? And why he's truly grown.
This is a war, but I'm gonna fight it the right way, because I am all this city has.
Oh. What? What?
Curtis!
Did my man just poof himself out of here?
In the field, I prefer Mr. Terrific, if you don't mind. Where's ski goggles?
Gone.
See, and they refuse to actually show us who he is. So clearly there must be something up with him. They're making the season more and more interesting, dude, by the episode. It's crazy. We got Prometheus to worry about, this guy right now. Yeah, who the hell could he be? He just poofed out of it. That just kind of reminds me of, I don't know, Malcolm.
Somebody is going through a lot of trouble to make it look like he's behind the Throwing Star killings.
Why would Quentin believe that?
Because he's been blacking out.
Okay, or it's not so much about a message, or it's not so much about making Quentin think that he is the one. It's rather about pinning him to be the one responsible. Maybe like taking everybody down around Oliver.
I've been wondering why would somebody be targeting him and...
Because it's about Oliver.
What if Prometheus knows I'm the Green Arrow?
Duh. It's obvious.
I've killed men for less than this.
So try. Maybe that means you're too weak to know the difference.
Damn. Damn. This guy's got some CQC abilities.
Your precious Bratva and I have made a deal. Truth is a matter of perspective.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I mean, I don't know what that means for Oliver, though. You know, he can no longer, I guess, get his revenge on the guy while working with Bradva, so he's gonna have to make a choice.
I got a better solution.
The birthday,
How you doing? Am I sweaty? What do you say?
we're turning it into like a belated celebration.
Go get some cake, man. Thanks for doing this, brother. What are friends for? Hey, come here, come here.
It's crazy, man. But like, Wild Dog really started, for me at least, as like being this, yeah, I don't know, hit or miss type of case, if that makes sense, but it's really starting to grow on me.
May or may not have had one of the guys on your detail text me when you were headed out.
Spying. Stalking. That's what I call that.
Now you owe me the drink.
Should we go now?
Really?
Let's go.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be a friendly drink. This is forever staying friendly, guys. 100%. Oh, God.
Nobody followed me.
What the fuck? What the hell is going on, man? Okay, yeah, well, she's just working with him now because she's turned herself basically against Oliver and his mindset and stuff, right? Yeah, that's fair enough. It's not like she's known him all along. Clearly. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.